Hello and welcome to Bailey's. Basically, with everything that's going on with the coronavirus, I'm on our backfield. This is behind my house, and I've come out to have a play with this. This is the Walther Rm8 Varmint, and I've been pleasantly surprised. I don't use air rifles a lot. I've had no need for them recently, but obviously with everything that's going on, it's been nice to have something to be able to plink with. So this one is chambered in 177, full polymer stock, as you can see, 8-round metal magazine in 177, which is good. It's got a 2-stage adjustable trigger, thumb safety on the rear, which is engaged every time you cock the rifle, free floating barrel, a 200cc bottle on the front, and Walther's own polymer thumb hole stock. That's this one, which they make in-house, which is really nice. Grippy recoil pad on the back, not that you need it because it's a PCP. There's hardly, well, there is no recoil. On the front under here you've got a moulded Picatinny rail, so you can put a bipod on the front there, a pick rail bipod. As I said, the barrel is a Walther Lothar barrel, or Lothar Walther, whichever way around it goes. That's threaded 1/2" UNF, so any of the hug-up moderators, anything like that, Swift Stumpies, all work well on it. I've got a Wildcat Panther on it off a 17 HMR, which works perfectly fine on a 177 air rifle. So basically I've been using JSP Exacts 8.44 grain pellets, and at 30 yards it's pretty much pellet on pellet. It's very impressive. I'm very impressed with it. It's not a light gun by any means. Just let me get the specs up on this because I don't know everything, as per usual. Actual weight of this is just shy of 8 pounds, so 3.6 kilogram. So it's not a light rifle, but I think that extra weight gives you a lot more stability if you're doing any freehand kind of shooting, or when you shoot off the bonnet like this, you just can't feel anything. Overall length of this rifle is 1040mm or 41 inch, which isn't too bad at all. You can get the ultra compact version of this where the barrel finishes there, which is a very nice little compact rifle. I did have one in the shop, I haven't got one now. It's sold at the British Shooting Show. But yeah, that's all I can say about this really. For the price point of view, I believe these are going out at £429 average, and that's the price we charge in the shop as well. The scope I'm running on this is a Rudolph. It is a 3.5 to 14 by 44, which parallaxes down nicely to 10 yards, so can't grumble on that front either. But yeah, I'll bang the magazine in. I'll do a quick group at the target in front. As you can see here, I'll show you, rotary mag will only go in one way. You pop it in from the left. On the side here you've got a lever, push that forward, or to be fair, even if you left that back, as you put the probe forward, it automatically engages that anyway. Close the bolt and you're away. So that's the safety on the back there. Turn it on and off, which is quite nice as well. I haven't had to do anything to the trigger on this out the box, so we shall have a crack, and you'll just see how whisper quiet this rifle is. Safety's off. The trigger, you've got a nice little take up there with a tiny bit of resistance. You know when you've hit the sear or the edge, and you just squeeze, and that's it. And even with a 17 HMR mod on, that is super quiet. And again, it's just rolling them out there. Safety off again. It does annoy me a bit, that actually. think I am empty, but I'll just make sure. Yeah. So, yeah, really nice little rifle. Simple, like I said, to take the magazine out, cock the bolt to the rear, slide that back, push out from the right, comes out on the left. There's a rubber ring around the magazine, so basically as you're feeding your pellets in, it retains them in there in position, but without being under too much resistance, which is really good. So I'll stick a video up here of the groups, 2 sets of groups, and yeah, these are available at baileyshooting.co.uk, and I'll also stick some ratting footage up as well. I took this out ratting before we had all these this coronavirus, so yeah, I'll stick that up as well. But yeah, these are available from us at Bailey's and all John Rothery wholesaler outlets, shops out there. So at 30 yards, these are the groups we've got. There's my thumb, absolutely tiny, and the wind's picked up a bit, but still absolutely tiny, and that's using JSB Exacts 8.44. Absolutely brilliant. Got him. Right then, so to round this video off, you've seen the range footage. This thing groups absolutely exceptionally well, especially with JSB Exacts. I think as a rifle, for its price point of view, with a high shot count that it's got, the adjustable trigger on it, which I haven't had to adjust, it's been perfectly fine out of the box. The magazine system works well. The fact that on the mounting system the magazine is below the rail, so you haven't got to worry about the height of your scope or anything, you can get something nice and low on there. I think they're absolutely brilliant. That's my opinion as a shooter, not as a retailer in that respect. Yes, you know, I'd love to sell as many of these as I can, but it's one of those things. The air rifle I used to use was a Daystate Regal. That was what I actually really started to use for pest control, but this thing's absolutely bang on. Like I said, it's not light, but I think the weight does assist it. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the clips in there from the range test, and also that little bit of ratting footage that was on there. It's just been absolutely sublime. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the page if you can. And during these uncertain times, everyone stay safe, and I'll see you on the other side and in the next video. So yeah, cheers.